So, your little cousin was allowed on your PS5 for 10 minutes, and now your GTA Online account looks like a crime scene. The money's gone, the snacks are gone, the ammo's gone, there's a car in your garage that handles like a wheelie bin in a crosswind, and I refuse to believe you bought it on purpose. The good news is, you're not done. You do not need an office, a bunker, a nightclub, a kasatka, or some rich mate dropping you into a heist. There is a clean way back from zero, and this whole route is free to start. This one is for brand new players, returning players, and anyone whose account has been rinsed so hard they're checking the couch for spare ammo. We're starting with nothing, no business, no setup costs, no clever shortcut, just a proper recovery plan. A quick note before we get moving, payouts can jump around on bonus weeks, so think of these as normal ballpark numbers, not a promise written in stone by Rockstar. Now, the first mistake most players make is very simple. They chase whatever pops up on the map, or they blow their first chunk of cash on something shiny and daft. That's how you stay broke. GTA Online loves a new player with poor impulse control. It will happily sell you a very nice problem. So here's the path. We stack the easy one-time cash first, then we take the first real payday. Then we move into the free mission chains that leave your account in far better shape than it was to start. So let's start with the treasure hunts and bounty work. These are brilliant for noobs because they are low pressure, mostly solo friendly, and they pay without asking you to own half of Los Santos first. You get your cash, weapons, map knowledge, and a bit of combat practice at the same time. When your bank balance looks like a typo, this is exactly what you want. We'll begin with Morde's bounty targets. There are 5 of them, and if you bring them in alive, you can make up to 50 grand. That line then gives you the stone hatchet. Do the stone hatchet kill challenge, and there is another 250 grand waiting for you. For a fresh character, that is solid money for work you can chip away at without too much stress. Next, do the double action revolver hunt. Find the weapon, land the 50 headshots, pocket another 200 grand. Nice and clean. A bit of hunting, a bit of shooting, and money in the bank. After that, go after the Los Santos slasher clues and the Navy revolver. You get paid for finishing that chain, and the 50 kill challenge adds another 200 grand. Taken together, those 3 weapon lines are one of the best early free cash routes in the game, and you have done it without begging randoms to carry you through anything. That matters because a broke player does not need a heroic speech. A broke player needs ammo, armor, and enough money to stop every death feeling personal. Now, Solomon's movie props sit in the next tier down. There are 10 props, and the full set pays 150 grand. You also get the Space Interloper outfit, which is lovely if your dream has always been to look like a confused alien on schoolies. Good extra money, worth doing, just not my first pick if the account is on life support. So for pure beginner value, Morde and the weapon hunts sit right at the top. Solomon is a cleanup job, good for extra cash, but not the first fire you put out. Once you've done those early easy wins, now you go after the first proper money run, and that is the Cluckin Bell farm raid. This is where the whole thing starts to feel less like scraping coins out of the sofa and more like actual GTA money. It's free to start, it works for 1 to 4 players, and the first clear sits around 750 grand. Repeat leader runs sit around the 500 grand mark. That is a healthy step up from the treasure content. Now, do not be a hero about it. If your character is ranked 5, half your shots miss, and the whole loadout build is around hope, do the lighter free mode cash first. Ammo, buy armor, settle yourself down, then hit Cluckin Bell when you are a bit less likely to get folded like a deck chair. Because once you're ready, this raid is your first real reset button. It feels bigger, it pays bigger, and it gives a new player something GTA Online almost never hands out for free, which is momentum. And once you have that money, this is where a lot of people make their next mistake. They think, right, I'm fixed now, and they go and buy something silly. A sports car, a weapon they can't afford to feed, some random bit of nonsense because it looks good on a website at 2 in the morning. Do not do that. What you want next is a path that leaves your account stronger after the missions are done. This is why the next stop is first dose, then last dose. First dose is 6 missions with Dax and the Fooligans. Across the chain, first time money lands around the $500,000 mark once the bonuses are counted. It's nice money. The bigger reason to do it is the Freak Shop and the Acid Lab path that comes with it. This is a massive lift for a player who started with nothing. Then roll straight into last dose. The 5 more missions, about another $500,000 in first time money, and when you clear the lot for the first time, you also get the Ocelot Virtue. So that is a $3 million armorable supercar. And no, I wouldn't think of the Virtue as money in the bank, but I do think of it as a free, serious car that makes life much easier while you're still rebuilding. It's fast, it's useful, and it's a lot better than the sort of vehicle broke players usually get stuck with. This is the point where your account starts to feel normal again. You have cash from the hunts, you have a proper payday from Cluckin Bell, and you've gone through first dose and last dose. Now you have a serious car and a much better path forward. That is far better than grinding tiny contract jobs for crumbs or wondering why GTA feels like unpaid admin. Now there are a couple of other free mission lines that are worth a mention, and this is where we keep our heads on straight. Operation Paper Trail is fine. It's a 6-mission IAA chain that pays okay. No Way Out is fine as well. Decent bonuses at the end, decent pay once you settle. But if you're starting from zero, I still want the easy treasure cache first. Cluckin Bell next, the Dax missions after that. That order gives you the cleanest climb. So to recap, first, do Morde, the double action revolver, and the Navy revolver chain. Second, do Solomon's props if you want extra cash and don't mind a bit of running around. Third, hit the Cluckin Bell farm raid once you have enough armor, ammo, and basic confidence to finish it without donating your soul to the respawn screen. Fourth is the first dose, and fifth is last dose, and then collect your virtue as well. After that, circle back to Paper Trail, No Way Out, or any other free content that suits you. And if a bonus week rolls around for those mission lines, even better. And that's the whole recovery route. Check out the video up top for what to buy first once you've rebuilt your bankroll, because that is where you stop recovering and start making proper money. Stay safe, wash your hands, and we'll see you in the next one.